Matt Rivers joins me now from Beijing. And Matt, North Korea, we know, sometimes exaggerates its progress. There is skepticism about whether it has the capability to launch a hydrogen bomb. How long could it be before we know whether it's true?
Well, it could be several days before that scientific evidence can be gathered and collected to determine what kind of test was conducted here. There is a lot of skepticism based around what we're hearing in part from experts and from some South Korean lawmakers. Their skepticism is based in part because of the size of the explosion as a result of this test. With a hydrogen bomb being tested, because it's so much more powerful than an atom bomb or atomic bomb, you would expect a explosion to be much more intense, but the levels that were read would suggest that perhaps this explosion wasn't as big as you would see with a hydrogen bomb. That's something we've heard from South Korean lawmakers briefed by their intelligence agency, as well as independent experts that have weighed in on this. But really the only way to tell definitively is to do it scientifically, and Japan is one of the countries that's trying to determine what kind of test was conducted here. They actually launched a couple of airplanes to take air samples in the area, evidence that they'll use to try and make a determination of exactly what kind of test was conducted.
And Matt, looking at the timing of all of this, the economy in North Korea, we know, is not going too well. And a lot of people within the regime, some say more than 100 people have been killed or have gone missing. Is the North Korean leader trying to show strength? What is his motivation?
Well, it's really anyone's guess. It's basically just speculation as to the timing of all of this. It doesn't really seem to line up with any one particular thing. One thing that is lined up here is that it is Kim Jong Un's birthday later this week. That is a major event in North Korea every year, celebrating the supreme leader's birthday, and so perhaps he's trying to show strength ahead of that. There's also major political events set for May in North Korea, and so perhaps he's trying to garner support amidst some of that chaos that you just talked about. Perhaps he's trying to show strength before that. And then there's also, this is really North Korea's one big bargaining chip with the rest of the world. They don't really have much else leverage in terms of diplomatic relations with other countries. And so, as we've seen in the past, North Korea does this to this kind of saber rattling to perhaps bring countries like the United States to the table when it comes to negotiating things like international humanitarian aid.
Okay, Matt Rivers in Beijing. Thank you very much. Well, there's still a lot more on this story and its ramifications on our website. You can go to cnn.com for our latest reporting, as well as analysis and opinion pieces, including our article that answers 7 key questions about this latest move by North Korea. If you're wondering about the timing or motivation of this test, or the difference between an atomic bomb and a hydrogen bomb, you can check out this piece online. That's only at cnn.com.